deer goats. Where'd Highway go? He was just around here somewhere. He just took off. Boop, boop, boop. I figured that while I was out here in the wind, I would talk about a world that works. And I'm really, really grateful to be living in a world that works. I have two, I'll call them programs in my life that have made such a huge difference, and both came in within the last 5 years. First one is the light practice that I do. I'm a light practitioner, and a woman named Janet Lamb found me looking kind of sad one day and said, "Oh, let me offer you some light." And she offered me some light, and I connected, and yeah, the world's been different ever since. And then maybe 2 years later, somebody else said, "Here, I've got something just as easy to get transformed from as the light, and it's called Landmark." And so since I've had Landmark in my life, it's been about 3 years now, things work. And today I've had like such a marvelous day. And it's because of the teachings and the teachings of the light practice and the distinctions of Landmark that everything works. My plate is full. My plate is exceedingly full. My cup runneth over, as they say. And I have my I get to do list and my the universe gets to do list at the end of the day. And, you know, the universe is doing a whole lot. And since taking the ancestors into account and inaugurating an ancestors altar last November and then going public about it and talking about it, and there goes the goat wandering off, things have just gotten better and better. Yesterday someone was a clerk, and she was asking me about my religious practice because I was checking out and I had some easy to eat food, and she thought I would want to have it available. Hello there, thank you for dropping by. And I said, well, actually, no, it's for the ancestors, that I was about to go out and have lunch, but I hadn't done the ancestors to go dishes the night before, and so I didn't have them with me. Zakaria Zwane, beautiful name. Hello, how are you? Thank you for dropping by. And so she asked me about my religious practice, and I said, well, religion, I guess I was raised Christian, but this is like a spiritual practice, and I honor my ancestors. Hey, Angel, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. And so, you know, she was intrigued, and then I shook her hand and thanked her for checking me out. I was a check. Hey, Ronada, sweet, beautiful, not just Rhonda, Ronada, pretty name. Hi. And I shook her hand, and then I explained that I just passed on the seed of light to her from the spiritual leader of this practice that I follow, and that if she was a Christian, and I'm in the American South, and it was pretty, I'm here in the Daniel Boone National Forest in southeastern Kentucky, about 60 miles from Appalachia in United States. Where are you from, Angel? And can I get a like, folks? Anyways, so I explained to her the practice, you know, and that there was a significance to this handshake, and that maybe the practice that she has, her spiritual leader said, somebody will follow after me. And I indeed am following the person who followed after her Jesus. Thank you, I appreciate it, Angel. And that I actually touched their hand at the beginning of the year. And so I told her, you know, the power of the story about the woman who touched the hem of Jesus' cloak. Denara NA, something is populating, but I'm not seeing the message. Interesting. I bet you it'll be a string of emojis. My computer is thinking about putting that up. Anyway, so I told her she'd gotten, you know, I had gotten a low 5 from this person, so she'd effectively been touched by Jesus, by the person who came after Jesus. And she said, wow, she got chills. And, oh, thank you, Rhonda, I appreciate it. Yeah, I came on here to talk about like a world that works, because for me that world works with a couple of things, and I mean for everybody else it's different. For me, it's my spiritual practice, and it's something called Landmark, which has distinctions in it. And you know, you start with like a 3.5 day course where you like focus for 3.5 days on your life, and things freaking change. I've been doing Landmark for about 3 years. Hey, Dandy, hi, with a lot of highs here. Let's see who's running loose around here. The goat sitter highway took off, and the goat is, what, are you holding me up for something? I brought you out here to eat. Hi, yeah. We got a kid over there. He's like, Mom, where are you? Yeah, I know. I lured her out with crackers. That was just to get her on the leash. Oh, here we go. We got a goat wrangler. We got a goat wrangler. Look at that. Highway drives goats. See? They got a full-fledged, very pregnant goat on the other side. And he took off. Anyway, where was I going? Oh, about having a world that works. So with, what do you call it? With having both the light practice that I have, being a light practitioner where I can just raise my hand and offer this light of peace wherever I am. And here we go. We got a goat kid harassing a duck. Okay, now he's gonna behave for you. Here we go. This guy is now 6 days old. Yep, how are the baby goats? We only have one right now because she had her kid, the singleton, and she's holding out. Look how big she is. But yeah, here she is. She's harassing the ducks. She's having fun. It's starry night. Yeah, she's adorable. Yeah. What? Meh. Yeah, you're making Rhonda sweet smile. Ronada sweet smile. Yes. Yes, you are. And me. Uh-oh. What are you getting into? Ah, just that. Okay. You want your mama back? She's busy. She's busy, little one. She's busy. Busy, busy, busy. Busy, busy, busy. Hey, Asina. Was a good girl. That's our bear dog. Her job, she's the last line of defense before the wildlands. See where it stops being a mown lawn and it's overgrown? That's the wildlands. And back over there on the other hillside where it goes back up, those rock outcroppings, those are bear dens. So instead of just having bear dens, we have a bear dog. That's why you see the dog. Okay, well, before you go off, hang on, let me get the end of your rope. Where are you going? Where are you off to, miss? Here we go. It's okay. Don't startle. Hello, pretty girl. Look at those eyes. She's got one that's blue and one that's half blue and half brown. Turn around. Yeah, pretty girl. Look at that eye. Look at that eye. She's a special girl. Yes, you are. You're a special girl. Good job. Good job here. You watch Matilda while I retrieve the leash. Yes. Because when she goes down that far, okay, you got the baby with you. Except she's not the baby anymore. She's the mama. Your eye color is blue? Cool. My sister had blue eyes. Boop, boop, boop. We have busy goats. What country or where are you on the planet, Renata? Okay, we have where is he off to? Mr. Highway thinks he's going to go hunting. He's going into the wildlands. See, where the lawn ends, he's going into the wildlands. He's a brave cat. That wildlife camera over there that picks up the bears in the backyard when we're not here. What? What? You're a good girl. We're just out. Yeah, your mama will come back when she's ready. She wants some good fresh greens. Good fresh greens. Oh, who wants good fresh greens? All right. Your cat does that too? Goes off into the wildlands? Oh, I wish they would knock down some of the... They will, as they go through the stuff that I didn't break down last fall. Oh, poor little one. Where's my mama? Mama, where are you? Yeah. Last night was the tail end of a full moon across the... Hello, Dan. How are you? Here we go. Turn it around because we got too close. Oh, there we go. It's a good day for us. How come it's so... There we go. Good day for a walk in the... There we go. And we're out here walking one goat on a leash. And the mama goat is out here taking a break. This is Grandma Goat. She hasn't kidded yet. You live in Mason, Michigan. What's the temperature in Mason, Michigan? I'm absolutely fabulous. I'm barefoot. I'm in the mountains. Look, it's dogwood winter. See, the dogwoods are in bloom. The redbuds have passed. We got a wind in the trees. I'm barefoot on the grass. And we got goats. So it's a good day. I'm absolutely, yeah. They're adorable. So are the toes, yeah. Whatever. And yep, the dog is going to take a break. She says, okay, I've already told you the goats are down here. You know it. Thank you, Dan. We appreciate you. Okay, we've got to go back there. Uh-oh. Here goes my alarm. Hang on, where is it going off? That means the ancestors are done with their meal. But stop. But before I go unserve them, I want to make sure these girls are... Do I have any kids? Well, there's one up there saying, bah. All the kids I've ever had in life, Renata, always say, bah, or they go home at 2:30 and belong to some other different parents. I have not born any children myself, if that's the question. But I got lots of little ones. And ooh, this grass feels good under my toes. Yeah, so Dan, you're late to the party. I came here talking about workability in a world that works. That bird just landed up there. And yeah, it's been an awesome day. I have this business that I want to work. And I have a couple of things in my life that really make it work. This light practice that I do, which is the positive part that you get, and something called Landmark, which has distinctions that make life work. And I've got 2 new employees. They're on the other side of the world, but they're enrolled into doing Landmark. And, you know, I'll pay for it and they'll stay with me for a year or something. And the thing is, I know their lives will change and it's going to be so amazing. And Renata, sweet, you're not 9. You write, you write better than somebody who is 9. Let me go back. And if you are 9, this... Yeah. Nope, you spell better than a 9-year-old. I used to teach middle school. But thank you for coming by. And we have, where is she? She's diligently taking care of what is that, privet hedge? It would be a privet hedge if somebody mowed it down, but it's not. It's just something there for the goats to eat. Very busy. Oh, okay. I use speech to text too. I'm using the voice thing. Well, you're very clever. You know, Renata, hold on. You need to give your parents some lessons on yeah, how to do stuff because yeah, you're very advanced. Thank you. Yeah. So this morning, so I've got this prayer call every day where we do these readings. So you get to review a few lines of teachings for the day, and the teaching was something to the effect of, oh, I could pull it out, but I'm not going to go to church. You're welcome. The more purified the parents become, the closer to God the child can become. And the closer to God, I see that as the more heart-centered, love-centered, positive you are. If you are exuding the thing that brings Dan Cosgrove to this channel, you're closer to God. And I thought about it, and I thought about all of the arrangements that God or the ancestors or whomever that have put in my life, just like in the last 15 days, since the beginning of the month. Thinking about, well, I did this, and you know, seeking to provide service. You get up in the morning and you say, okay, God, how can I serve? What can I do to spread your light? To bring this positivity into the world? How can I spread your light in teachings? And you get these opportunities, and you know, I'm using YouTube. Ha ha ha. I feel the hug. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing t-shirts if I ever had time to stop and breathe, but I want a t-shirt that's got like a big heart printed on the left side with directions that you hug left to left, heart to heart hug, so you feel it. And my goat is taken off that way, but I'm not as antsy as I was last time she did this because yes, the new phone has a, whatchamacallit, screensaver and a case on it. I'm so proud of myself, having had it for an entire week and traveled with it without breaking the damn thing. Oops, excuse me, darn thing. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'll figure out how to do them and attach them to the channel because, yeah, if everybody wore a t-shirt, this is, you know, let's hug heart to heart. How many colors should I get them in? Okay, ladies, I know that you're enjoying this, but the ancestors' alarm went off. And your kid is calling you. They're like, I don't care, this is good. See, these girls do not look invested in going back to the barn at all. They're like, no, this is really good eats. It's deep in the stuff that I didn't cut down last fall. I was using Matilda, taking, every color of the rainbow, sweet. Okay, since, yeah, we identify as queer, which means basically anything on the spectrum. We like rainbow colors. Okay, we'll think about staying up another 2 hours and figuring out where to design a shirt. I made a shop somewhere. Was it Printify, Shopify? One of those that had gratitude stuff, a gratitude shirt and a gratitude bag and a notebook and stuff. Because, ooh, good, maybe we're heading back. Are we going back? Let's see, are we going back? What are we doing, girls? Whoops. Why is it so close up on them? I wish I could get it a little bit farther away. She's wandering back. See, she's getting closer to the shoes. The shoes that are way over there, and I'm way over here. See, the shoes are way over there. Anyway. Good. Keep breaking that stuff down for me. Good girl. Good girl. You want to go back to your kid? If you're going to go back up, I'll let go of the leash. Oh, hold on. Let me take this off. Woof. There you go. I'll be along. Go ahead. All because I dropped it. Go ahead. Oh, okay. So wait a minute. So we want a shirt that has footprints on the back, like you know, I could put my foot in paint. Is that what I'm hearing? I'm really easy to amuse. I'm kind of liking this. Okay, so let's see. The front of the shirt's got the heart, and you know, heart hugs left, you know, hug on the left, heart to heart. And on the back, there's something about leave your footprints of sunshine in the world. How's that? That way they won't know that the footprint's there for you, Dan Cosgrove, unless they watch this video. And even then, Oh, it's beautiful up here on the mountaintop. Are you kids getting ready to go in? The ancestors would like to be unserved. I will take a longer view. I don't have to be up on top of them anymore. Oh, I saw that stretch. Yeah. Oh, I just put my shoes back on. But since you said I was good to you. Oh, hey, we aim to please our audience. People come for different things. And, so long as it's a positive influence on the world, people get to smile. Who cares whether they come for the laugh, the smile, the toes, the goats, the ducks, the green stuff? It all falls under gratitude. Every one of the videos on this channel has hashtag gratitude on it. Check it out. The kid got quiet. I wonder if she went back to sleep. It's getting chilly out here, girls. You want to go back in? With her being so close to expecting, I'd like her be out here on this green grass as long as she wants to. It's another reason I'm not chasing her in. Where on the planet are you, Dan Cosgrove? You might have told me before, but we're a forgetful old broad. Here, we'll see if we can refresh your memories. Where the freak are my toes? You'd think I could aim at the ground. There we are. Hello. Where are you? Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah, we did have this conversation. Okay. I seem to have a number of friends in Pennsylvania. My sister lived there for a while. When she was alive. She's not anymore. Only the good die young. And the rest of us get left to run YouTube channels where we get young whippersnappers that come on and look at us and say, "Hi, Granny." Or my favorite, "Hi, hippie Granny." I'm like, yeah, I'll go for that. Hippie Granny. But this is what feeds my heart. Do you get outside and walk barefoot in the grass, Dan Cosgrove, or do you just... No. You go back that way. Don't come down here, dear. Yeah, I like that one, hippie Granny. I don't know. I'm guessing that those folks are from Africa. Ooh, we got birds just sitting up there in the trees. Of course you do. What did I ask you? Oh, walk barefoot. Of course you do, yes. That was an easy question to remember. Hello, we have another viewer. Are you here for the goats, the laughter, or the... It's dogwood winter, so we got dogwoods in full bloom, or just the Kentucky wildlands, the bear dens, and the things turning green. Yeah. It's beautiful up here. That's Raggedy Ann. Okay, so the interesting thing, Raggedy Ann here, she's got what I call goat jewelry. Okay, we got a cat who's ready to wrangle goats. Yep, okay. If she's gonna go over here, let's see. There goes a leash. Ooh, we're gonna wrangle a goat. Yep, we got a goat wrangler. Highway, drive that goat. Where are you gonna take her? Where are you gonna take her? Okay, we're gonna... No tickling. Massages are acceptable. We do not take foot tickling. We'll feed you to the bear dog if you do that. Up. Oh yeah, so I'm meaning to tell people that nearby, if they want to come to this area and visit, there's a old west town, 30 minutes from here, called Possum Trot, USA. It's in Winfield, Tennessee, so I'm drumming up business. I can laugh without having my feet tickled. Thank you very much. Up. So I'm looking to do an event on July 10th for the full moon, where we'll be offering light, so we'll be asking people to get light, and yeah, come down then. We're getting cabins at whatchamacallit, Possum Trot, USA. And yeah, it'd be fun. I was gonna go last night this past weekend was the full moon, but I went to monthly ceremony in Atlanta, so I wasn't here to get video of the full moon. And then I came back a couple of nights ago, and I was just like reverberating from driving, and pushing all this time, so I didn't go that night, and I went to sleep. And then last night I was gonna go, and oh yeah, we had thunderstorms coming in just in time. The full moon was supposed to be, the moonbow you were supposed to see from midnight to 2, and the thunderstorms came in at 11, so I went to bed at 10. Yes, he's doing well. He was supervising, and he decided to do his cat yoga. He's clean everywhere. He just wants you to know it. Oh, get that. She's moving on, Highway. Watch that goat for me. I don't want to have to work here. Well, isn't that what they're doing when they're bending way down? See, my form of cat yoga is when he comes and wraps around my ankles, and then I have to bend down. And I call that, that we have a short-legged beagle corgi cross too, and that's yoga too for me, because I gotta bend down to reach, gotta bend down to reach my ankles to pet those animals. Ooh, you are not going down into the wild. Nobody, hello, step it up in here, double tap your screen to like. It's free to like and subscribe, help the algorithm. Ooh, thank you, nobody. Thank you, nobody. He does. Okay, I don't want you going down into the wildlands. I will go get you grain or something. Nobody, you have the coolest emojis. I don't even know how to describe those, and I don't know how to see them afterwards. Okay, here, yeah, I'm making goat. Okay, hi, ha 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 ha. I got the goat magic. I want you to go back. You heard that I had crackers. All right, let's go back, kids. Pied Piper here. Yes, come along, Mom. Come with me. Come on. Come on. I got the crackers. Who's coming? You hear the crackers? Come with me. This is not fair. The magic treat. Goat magic. Yay. Come on. Yeah. Oh, this is funny. And we have goat ancestors watching over. That was a goat from the last farm. Whoa. Okay, here. Put this down. Darn it. Hold on, little goat. Hold on. I got crackers. Yeah, let me. Hold on. I'll give you each a cracker, and then I want to get you unhitched. Okay. Wow. Now I want to get you back in. Come on, in you go. Good girl. In you go. Good girl. All right. Goats are angled. Wee doggy. And it's goat mutiny on the other side of the fence. It is what it is. Whoops. Thank you, nobody. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for your shout out about yeah. Help the algorithm, like, subscribe, and all of that, because I don't say it often enough. Whoops. Hang on, goats. Trying to get the fence locked again before they figure out how to wiggle out, which they're very good at doing. Oh. Whoops, come on. And there we go, I think they're caught. It's been a beautiful day. I'm glad I made it better. And thank you so much for dropping by. Have a marvelous evening. Nobody, you're a real one too, but I like that. Shout out to Dan Cosgrove. Yeah, he's pretty cool too. Are you molesting my cane? Stop that. These cheeky goats. Alrighty. After all of that, I got a thumbs up. Thank you, folks. Have a marvelous evening. Come again. Yeah, I like all this love between Dan and nobody. Come back and visit again. Take care. Have a great night. Oh, here, I'll give you the beginnings of the sunset over in the trees. All right.